Guys, Crazy Mike is back with a review of last night's WWE Vengeance. So let's get started. First of all, you had the Hardy Brothers versus Cade and Trevor Murdoch. It was an okay match. We've seen these guys 1,000 times. The match could have went a little bit longer, and all in all, Jeff Hardy pretty much stole it on the match because I felt that he was doing the most work. Wang versus Chavo Guerrero for the Cruiserweight title. This is for the Cruiserweight title, but this wasn't a Cruiserweight match at all. I can understand that Chavo was a heel, but he was just basically doing ground and pounding. Wang has some cool moves here and there, you know, nothing special, but something that did stood out was when Wang was hip tossed into the turnbuckle and then he landed on the top of his head. Okay, match. Punk versus Nitro. It wasn't as good as it should have been. There was "We Want Benoit" chants. It had some pretty cool moves here and there, and especially the move that finished off the match. Nitro won it. As far as Nitro being champion, I don't have a problem with it. I just thought it needed more build-up. And okay, I can understand Chris Benoit was out. I don't know what was the case. They said it was family problems, but if that was the case, Punk should have won, because Nitro, to me, I think he's just going to be a transitional champion. Umaga versus Marella. It sucked, and it was only 2.5 minutes. Thank God, because I think if it would have gone more, it would have been horrible. But one thing that did stand out about this match was Santino's, the way he sold that nerve hold. That I liked it. Ric Flair versus MVP. MVP had a very good ring attire on. I kind of liked it, but this match was really for a bathroom break, or if you were hungry, you'd go out and get something to eat. That's what I would use this match for. Batista versus Edge. Okay, in this match, it had started with some good psychology. You had Batista working on Edge's arm and Edge working on Batista's shoulder, but it was too much stalling and, you know, mediocre action from the beginning. And this match was similar to Robert Roode versus Eric Young in the sense that the match did have to get restarted, and who knows, maybe that match had influence on this one, if you know what I mean. And basically, Edge, when the match got restarted, Edge got Batista bumped to the outside and they were counted out. And, you know, bad decision, but hey, Edge is still the champion. That's all that matters, because Edge is not #1, but what can you say? Candice Michelle versus Melina. I actually liked this match. I actually thought this match was pretty good. It was short but sweet. It was around maybe 5 minutes, and I think if the match would have went on 10-11 minutes, it would have been an awesome match. I think both these ladies went out there and put on a good match, put on a good performance, some unorthodox moves, so what more can you ask for? And yeah, it was actually better than I expected. Lashley versus Cena versus Mick Foley versus Booker T. Good match. Solid. I think not exactly solid, because it should have went longer. It had to go longer, but it didn't. Highlights of this match was they set up a good dive for Bobby Lashley. It wasn't the most beautiful looking dive, but it was pretty cool because he went cleanly through the top rope. So there he showed that he has athletic abilities. And speaking about Bobby Lashley, people say he's not athletic. Come on, the guy wrestled in the NCAA, so he has to have some sort of athletic abilities. Cena FU'd Bobby Lashley through the announcer table. That I thought was cool. When Cena went for the 5-knuckle shuffle, he ran into the RKO. That was awesome. Lashley got clocked in the head with a chair. I mean, he got hit in the head with a chair, and the chair completely dented. So that was cool. But again, the match should have went longer. Cena came out on top. Who didn't see that one coming? All in all, this pay-per-view, I wouldn't buy it. Hell fucking no. I would go online and watch this shit for free. Here's the problem that I'm having with the WWE and this pay-per-view. Why have all these different matches if they're the same shit? The majority of these matches, punches, kicks, clotheslines, rest holds, and then maybe a few cool moves in there. There was really, besides actually the Divas match, there was really one match wasn't really distinguished from another one. It was almost the same shit, almost watching the same exact match. The only different matches that I thought was different was the Divas match and the main event, and of course the Edge and Batista match. But all the other matches was just punches, kicks, clothesline, had some cool moves here and there. You know, nothing but bullshit. So what the fuck is the point? And before I leave, no, I don't like hats. No, I don't like wearing them. I just felt my hair was kind of fucked up, so that's why I put it on. Take it easy.